Yeah, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to your own magic book reading session. And today we are on day 15, magically heal your relationships. Okay, so in this 14-day journey, we have laid our foundation for the past, we have written our dreams. So, those dreams which we have written on day 13, for them to welcome in our lives, for them to open our doors in our life, we need to remove we need to remove any negativity which is disturbing us. So this chapter today is about any relationship which is problematic in your life, which you need to heal, which you need to forgive, forget, or whatever it is. If it is disturbing you, that has become a hindrance for your dreams to come into your life. Okay, so that is why book has been designed in a way that it will allow you to welcome and receive your dreams. Okay, so now we have already listed down our dreams, we have visualized, we have known how to do magic morning, how to do magical day. Okay, so when we are done with all this, today is the time to remove those. You can say for example, there is a अ, चुभा हुआ कांटा बॉडी से निकालना होता है तो दर्द होती है ना। तो वो दर्द कहाँ कर रही है, बॉडी में कर रही है दर्द मुझे, बट मुझे वो निकालना ही पड़ेगा, अदरवाइज मैं स्पेस ही नहीं क्रिएट कर पा रही ड्रीम्स को अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए। तो आज का चैप्टर वही है। जस्ट लेट मी शेयर माय स्क्रीन, वेट वेट अ मिनट, सॉरी। आज का चैप्टर है मैजिकली हील योर रिलेशनशिप्स। ओके, एनी प्रॉब्लमेटिक रिलेशनशिप which is disturbing you, okay, causing you to not attract your dreams. Okay, so day 15, magically heal your relationship. So there is a picture of a relationship which has been broken. Okay, this is a broken glass of the frame, and now we are going to put magic into it. Okay, so why this is here on this day 15, I have clarified that for you to attract your desires which you are visualizing every single day, written, thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, you have to remove your hurts, your pains from your body. It is very, very important, because you know or not know, but these are problematic. These are in your subconscious mind, they are causing something or the other. So you have to start the first step. Let's see what the book says first. Okay, so if you have a difficult or broken relationship, are suffering from a broken heart, or hold any resentment or blame towards another person for anything, you can change it through gratitude. Okay, gratitude will magically improve any difficult relationship, whether that person is a husband or wife, brother or sister, son or daughter, partner, boss, business client, work colleague, mother or father in law, parent, friend, or neighbor. Okay, so every one of us have experienced something or the other in relationships where we have felt that our heart has broken. When our heart breaks, it depends actually. Suppose there is the third person who has said something and it doesn't matter to you, but there is a person in your life who says the similar thing, but you take it to your heart. Why? Because your heart is connected to that person. Maybe it could be your spouse, or it could be your sister-in-law, or brother-in-law, or mother-in-law, father-in-law, boss. It could be your colleague. It could be anyone. It could be brother, sister also. I don't know who it is. Even it happens with, son, daughter sometimes. So I don't know. But those things can create hurt, broken heart means it's a very painful feeling, and when this painful feeling is existing in you, you cannot move forward. You cannot move forward to attract abundance, to receive abundance in your life. You have to empty that space. Okay, the space which is being taken over in your body by something negative. You know, this is something negative. Even if you are saying that he or she doesn't exist in my life, or sometimes people say मेरे लिए तो वो मर गई या मेरे लिए वो मर गया. Whatever sentence you are saying, all this, these are actually there in your subconscious mind, taking a some small space of negativity in your life. So it, even if you're saying this, there is something in you which is dying. There's something in you which you have to overcome, remove, you know, lighten it, lighten it. Okay. So when we are faced with a difficult relationship or a challenging situation in a relationship, in almost all cases, we are not in the least bit grateful for the other person. Yeah, that's true. If we are in a difficult relationship, that is definite. We are not grateful for the other person, least bit grateful. Instead, we are busy blaming the other person from the problems we have with them. And that means we don't have a shred of gratitude. Obviously, जहाँ gratitude zero है, minus है, zero तो है ही, minus में है कि हम blame भी कर रहे हैं, complain करते जा रहे हैं, करते जा रहे हैं. So what is happens? It becomes a difficult, challenging situation. Yeah. So blame is never going to make a relationship better, and it's never going to make your life better. In fact, the more you blame, the worse the relationship gets and the worse your life gets. Yeah. So what is happening? The more you blame, the worse the relationship gets. Of course, the relationship will get worse and worse when you are least bit grateful for the other person. Yeah. So whether it's a current relationship or a past relationship, if you harbor bad feelings towards another person, practicing gratitude will eliminate those feelings. Why would you want to remove your bad feelings about another person? Now she's asking a question. First, she's saying that whether it's a current relationship or a past relationship, if you are giving bad feelings, okay, you are giving bad feeling continuously. Whenever you think about that person, you develop bad feelings. And then what this practicing gratitude will do? Will eliminate those feelings. It will make you lighter. It will make you lighter, not him or her. Please understand, it's about your dreams. It's not about the other person at all here. We are not talking about what he did, what she did, why he's like that. He's talking to me or she's talking to me like that. I cannot be grateful for him or her. But we are not talking about him or her here. We are talking about your dreams. This book is about achieving your dreams. And if your dreams are closer to you, you have to practice gratitude for that person today. And why? Why would you want to remove your bad feelings about another person? Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else, but you are the one who gets burned. These are the words by Gautam Buddha, the founder of Buddhism. What he's saying? He's saying we have the anger inside us. Okay, we want to throw that burning coal, hot coal on someone else, and we want to hurt him or her. What we are doing? First, we are getting burnt ourselves. If I am holding the hot coal in my hand, what I am doing? My hand is getting burnt first. As soon as I think about that relationship, I get angry. So who is burning here? Who is burning here? We are burning here. So why would you want to remove your bad feelings? Because you don't want to be burnt. You want to be lighter. You want to be happy. You want to be grateful. So bad feelings about another person burn your life. What you're doing, you're burning your desires, you're burning your dreams by having bad feelings, maybe about anyone. I don't know who, your boss, your ex-colleague who did that. You know, sometimes people even remember the dates, that this date he did that, he did that, and this is what hurts me. Every single time you think about that incident and your anger goes out. Your body starts shivering, you get sweat and all that feelings which are related to your anger. And is it a positive feeling or is it a negative feeling? Of course, it is a negative feeling. But what gratitude does, it will give you patience, it will give you love, and it will eliminate all those bad feelings, and you will drop the baggage of that pain which you are carrying. When you are carrying a baggage which is full of hatred, full of, you know, anger for someone, can you fly higher? If you want to fly higher, you need to be lighter. Am I true? How birds can fly? Because they are lighter. So if you want to fly higher in your dreams, if you want to go up, you need to be lighter. You have to drop your baggages. Drop your baggages from your heart. Make yourself feel good, and gratitude will eliminate them. For example, if you have an ex-partner who is connected to you through your children and the relationship is not good, look at your children's faces and realize that they wouldn't be alive if it was not for your ex-partner. Your children's lives are one of the most precious gifts you have. Look at your children and give thanks to your ex-partner for their lives every single day, as well as bringing peace and harmony to the relationship. Through your example, you will be teaching your children the greatest tool for their life, gratitude. So she is talking about a broken relationship of an husband and wife where she's telling like how you can be grateful for the ex-partner. So she has given the example that you can practice it with your children's lives, looking at their happy faces, and then you can teach gratitude to your children also, rather than just talking about the ex-partner every time, saying he's a bad person, he did that, who did that, whatever it is. So their children will also learn to only say negative about whosoever the person is, and then we are developing that negativity in our children too. So this is a example which the writer is giving. Or if you are suffering from a broken heart or grief due to a relationship having ended, you can use gratitude's magical power to transform your pain. So she is not saying that, you have to maybe fix that relationship, but she is talking about using the gratitude's magical power to transform your pain, your grief, your broken heart. You can heal yourself. Okay? Transform your pain. Gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healing and happiness faster than anything else. Uh, who is unmute? I can hear a lot of background noise. Okay. 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 So gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healing and happiness faster than anything else. And the story of my parents is a perfect example of that. So what she's saying here, that gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healing and happiness faster than anything else. So anything else means there are various other methods where there are therapies, people go to, life coaches, and they give them emotional, sometimes there are emotional techniques who can, remove that grief from that person. But gratitude is the fastest Gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healing and happiness faster than anything else. So this magic book actually can, transform your lives. People go to life coaches, they speak to a lot of, giving them lakhs and lakhs of rupees monthly for improving their life. Sometimes there are people who have real pains in their lives and they go to them and they give them therapies and all that. But magic book, this practice can do miracles by doing it yourselves. You are the only person who can do this by yourself. And how she's telling about the story of her parents. So my mother and father fell in love with each other virtually at first sight. From the moment they met, They were truly grateful to be with each other, and they had the most beautiful marriage I have ever seen. When my father died, my mother understandably suffered from enormous grief. After months of suffering, she began to use gratitude's magical power, and despite her immense grief and pain, she looked for things to be grateful for. So she's talking about her mom when her father died. So she's telling about this is a very tough situation where there is no there is no misunderstanding, but the person died. So what she did for that, despite her immense grief and pain, obviously she was going through a lot of pain and grief, and she was crying or whatever suffering she had. But then what she started doing, she looked for the things to be grateful for. She began with the past, and she recalled all the wonderful times of happiness she had received through the decades with my father. Then she took the next big step, and she looked for the things to be grateful for in the future. One by one, she found them. She found or remembered things she had always wanted to do but didn't have time to do when my father was alive. And with this courageous step of gratitude, see, courageous, here using very, you have to think about how tough these words, courageous step of gratitude. Yeah, it needs a lot of courage. For this practice, it needs a lot of courage when you are writing gratitude for a broken relationship. And yes, with this courageous step of gratitude, opportunities to fulfill her dreams magically poured in, and her life became rich with happiness again. The magical power of gratitude gave my mother a new life. So how it happened? She started with the things to be grateful for in the past and then for the future. So today you are going to do this courageous step of gratitude for your broken relationship in your life so that you can create space in yourselves to attract your dreams. Okay? So, for today's magical practice, you are going to look for a hot coal that is burning your life and literally turn it into gold through gratitude. I can tell you with guarantee, when you do this practice, you will feel so light that you will, actually it teaches you to forgive. It teaches you to be patient, to have a big heart, always forgiveness, giving forgiveness and seeking for forgiveness. Both things are very important for us from the universe. Sometimes we don't know what we have done. Maybe we have hurted someone, we don't know. Maybe we have done something which has hurted someone. So have we asked for forgiveness from universe that please forgive me for my deeds, whatever I have done in the past? I don't know. Maybe I have. So one thing is seeking forgiveness. The other thing is forgiving. Forgiving sometimes becomes even tougher. Sometimes people say, I cannot forgive this person. He has done that. Blah, 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 blah. But why? Try doing it and you will feel amazing. It's not for the other person again. It's for you. I have faced this a lot of times. Before this magic book, I had problems with my roommates every time having one or the other thing, and then we didn't speak for like 1 month in a row, and then I heard this line from our Guruji in Sonipat that माफ करना चाहिए, माफ करने से खुद खुद को शांति मिलती है, खुद के मन को शांति मिलती है. And the day I heard that, and next day I spoke to her and I said, whatever happened, let's leave it. We are fine. And I was so light. I felt so good. And from that day on, I have been practicing this. Okay, let it be. Remove it. Whatever has gone. Let it be. I forgive you. It's okay. It happens. And you will feel so amazing. I have seen people who can't forgive. And it's really very annoying from inside that you're always in some kind of weight, heaviness in your heart. Yeah. So for today's magical practice, you're going to look for a hot coal that is burning your life and literally turn it into gold through gratitude. Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. It doesn't matter whether the person is currently in your life or it's a past relationship and the person is no longer in your life. Sit down and make a written list. It doesn't matter actually whether that person is in your life right now or not, or if it's a past relationship or whatever it is. You can choose if that is disturbing you. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful for about the person you have chosen. Think back through the history of the relationship and list the great things about the person or the great things you received from the relationship. So you have to think about all the good moments that you have spent with that person. Maybe there would be some good moments with you which you had with that person, and something he or she did for you, something you did for him or her, whatever it is. Just think about all the great memories you have, all the great things. Maybe that person has some quality and that you always acknowledged and um, you liked, but you have forgotten about it completely because now you are not in a right right state. So the easiest way to do this is to think back to the way things were before the relationship deteriorated or ended. Yeah, so the easiest way is that before that relationship deteriorated or ended, what were the best things? You have to think about that. So if the relationship was never good, then think hard about any good qualities in the person because they are there. So she's saying if you think that there was never nothing good in that relationship, you were never good, you never get along with each other, then there must be something good qualities in that person. It could be anything. Maybe they used to cook good, or maybe they used to I can't think of any because right now I can't think of any example. But it could be maybe they are well spoken, or they know good English. I don't know, whatever good qualities you can think of in that person. Yeah, you have to think about that if there was nothing good in that relationship. But first you have to think what were the good things in that relationship. If you cannot find anything, then this is the second option. So this magical practice is not about who is right or wrong. No matter what you feel someone has done to you, no matter what someone said or didn't do, you can magically heal the relationship, and you don't need the other person in order to heal it. Now, this is a very important line. This magical practice is not about who is right, who is wrong. Whenever we get into, patching up in a relationship, we always say, I am right, or he is wrong, or she is wrong. Why should I go forward? Why should I do it? No matter how you feel someone has done to you, no matter what someone said or didn't do, you can magically heal the relationship, and you don't need the other person. You don't need the other person in order to heal it. Yes, you can only do it yourself. You don't need the other person at all, and it works. It works. Okay, this is proven. So there is gold in every relationship, even the difficult ones. You know why this line is? Because whatever vibes you have for the other person, whether you say it or not, it reaches him or her. Even in your even in your marriage, even with your parents, even with your siblings, even with your boss, this is a guaranteed fact that whatever you feel for the other person, the same feelings revert from the other person. Same feelings. So if you are practicing gratitude today for someone, he or she will feel it. And I don't know if he or she feels it or not, but you will feel so lighter that things will be amazingly healed. Okay. So there is gold in every relationship, even the difficult ones. And to bring riches to all your relationship and your life, you have to find the gold. You have to find the gold. So how do you find gold? You have to dig. As you dig and discover a nugget of gold, write it down. So what is gold? every good thing about that relationship is gold. So you have to think. You have to think and discover the nugget of gold and write it down. Address the person by name. You have to write the name here and express your sentence in gratitude. Whatever name is. Dash, I'm grateful for what? Dash, I'm grateful for what? So this is your task today to list down 10 points to be grateful for that person. Could be courageous for many of us here, I don't know, but it works. It really works. Okay. So Paul, it's an example. Paul, I'm grateful for. So she's writing for Paul, who is an ex-husband. Okay, so she's giving an example. Paul, I'm grateful for our time together. While our marriage did end, I learned a lot. I'm so much wiser today, and I use what I learned from our marriage in many of my relationships today. Paul, I'm grateful for everything you did to try and make our marriage work because 10 years of marriage means you did try. Paul, I'm grateful to you for our children. The joy I receive from them every day could not be without you. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the hard work and long hours you put in to support our family while I was at home taking care of our children. It was a big responsibility to have all of us dependent on you. So thank you. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the precious moments I had with our children as they grew up. I got to see our children talk and walk for the first time, and I know you didn't have that opportunity. Paul, I'm grateful for your support when I went through a difficult time of grief and loss. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the times when I was sick and you did your best to take care of me and the children. Paul, I'm grateful for the great times we had, and we did have many. So, in every sentence, she's writing the name. Okay, so this is how you have to do. Paul, I'm grateful that you want to continue to be father of our children. Paul, I'm grateful for your support and the time you want to give to your children. I know they mean as much to you as they do to me. Okay, so this is an example. This is the way you have to do. If that relationship is hurting you more and you want to improve it faster, then you can write as much as you can till the time you feel that you are feeling lighter. Okay. So by the time you have finished your gratitude list of 10 things, you should feel much better about the person and the relationship. The ultimate point you want to reach is where you don't have any bad feelings towards the person anymore because it's your life that is harmed by those feelings. Okay. So try to understand what she's saying is that you have to write until a point that you don't have any bad feelings. So you have to remove all bad feelings towards the person forever because it's your life. See why she has done it in italics? Because it's your life that is harmed by those feelings. Whenever you have bad feelings, you're harming your life. Always remember. Every relationship is different, and if need be, you may choose to repeat this magical practice over several days until you reach the point where you don't have any bad feelings towards the person anymore. Okay, so she is telling sometimes there are cases where where a very difficult relationship and you really want it to happen because it could be your immediate family member, it could be your someone who is living with you and you are not able to survive in that environment. Sometimes people have to do this exercise over several days so that they don't have any bad feelings towards the person anymore. So this gives you a very light feeling, very relaxed feeling, and you're grateful for that person, and then magic starts happening because you have created the space in yourselves. Okay. So if you are using gratitude's magical power to improve a current relationship, you will see the relationship begin to change miraculously before your eyes. So again, it depends upon your practice. The more you practice, the more miraculous the results would be. So you have to be really, really sincere about doing this, not because the book is saying, but because you want yourself to feel better. Okay, it only takes one person to magically change a relationship through gratitude, but it is the person who uses gratitude who receives the benefits in their whole life. So whosoever does this practice will be benefited, will receive the benefit, and not the other person here. Okay, so if you want magic to happen in your life, you are the person who has to use gratitude. You have to take responsibility of your feelings, of your good feelings, always good feelings, no bad feelings, whosoever it is, whatever has happened. Okay, try, I would say forgiveness. Forgiveness comes when you practice gratitude. When you practice gratitude, forgiveness comes by itself, and then it will change you forever. So if you choose a past relationship where you are not in contact with the person anymore, you feel a peace and happiness fill you, and at the same time you will see other current relationship in your life magically improve. Yeah, when you heal a relationship, you will also see other relationship flourishing. Every relationship in your life will start to magically improve once you fill that gap, fill that bad feelings, and you will see, wow, you will feel amazing, you will feel peace, happiness inside you. There are many people who are taking it for years and years, and they are carrying that burden with them. It could be a past relationship with someone. Yeah, someone in the past, maybe before marriage, maybe a classmate, maybe a college mate, or someone, and you're just carrying it on since years. Okay, just leave and be grateful. Be grateful for all the good time spent rather than blaming that person every time you remember him or her. Okay, so in the future, if a relationship becomes challenging, remember to use this magical practice immediately. You will stop the difficulties before they get any bigger, and instead you will increase the magic in the relationship. Wow. Okay, so I will fastly read the exercise, the practice, because we have 4 minutes left. Okay, magic practice number 15, magically heal your relationships. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. I hope everyone is doing that early morning. Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. Only one, okay? One today. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful for about that person you have chosen. Write it down in the following way. Name, I'm grateful for what? Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Magic Book. Thank you, everyone, for being there. And we have 1 minute. If you want to say anything, then we will do gratitude. We have 3 minutes left. 1 minute we can speak. If everyone is clear about the chapter,
Thank you so much for the wonderful session.
thank you. Anyone has any questions or the practice is clear? Believe me, it works. I've tried it many times.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for wonderful section.
Thank you. Let's do gratitude then. And switch on your videos if you can. Okay. Thank you, universe, for a beautiful and amazing life. Thank you for the morning sunrise, giving us tremendous energy. Thank you to my body parts for my breath, which is keeping me alive. Thank you for the air that is keeping me alive every single minute. Thank you for Mother Earth, for feeding us, for taking our weight, for providing us with lot of minerals, nutrients, diamonds, gold, silver, everything that we are wearing, jewelry, everything we are getting from Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth, for giving us so much love every single day. The trees, the flowers, everything which is making us feel so amazing. Thank you for a kitchen full of fruits, vegetables, masalas, ingredients, gas, everything which is making our life abundance of food in our life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the money I have received in my life, all the money I'm receiving every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the luxury that we are living in nowadays. Every one of us. Zoom, internet, Uber, everything is a luxury for us. Delivery on our homes doorstep is a luxury. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the apps which are delivering us. All the delivery boys, guards, maids, everything is a luxury. Thank you, thank you, thank you, universe. Thank you for a perfect health, for the energy that we have every single day. All the body parts working fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being in this beautiful journey. Love you all and keep practicing gratitude, keep practicing magic, and attract magic in your life.
Thank you. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. आई
नहीं आई भी लग रही
आई तो थी पर शायद बीच में चली गई